any point of time if I am not audible, I will I can increase my volume. Okay. The reason for me not using the microphone is not arrogance, but the thing is, there are this is to make you understand there are certain resources wherein we are not aware of. Okay, God or nature or supernatural power, whatever you believe in, okay, it has given you certain resources, but on that way, many a times in the process of knowledge acquiring process, or in the process of aging, in the process of senescence, we have forgotten that we have certain resources of our own. Okay, example. We talk about creativity, innovation, thinking out of the box, etc., etc., etc. But are we prepared for it? Is your curriculum actually teaching you the creativity and innovation? Okay. Now you have your principal, you have everybody, so you cannot say no also. But somewhere in your heart you are saying, this guy, whatever he's saying, maybe 1% it is somewhere right. Okay. Let me take you to your 8th standard, wherein we wrote something in our 8th standard wherein we are putting up 2 dabbas, okay, like 1-2 lines, then 0-1-0, 0-0-1, 1-0-0 into that dabba of 1-0-0, 0-0-0, 1-0-0. You remember what was that in mathematics? Very good. Matrices. Okay, who said this? Very good, very good. I'm very happy for it. But the point is, why did my 8th standard class teacher teach me that? Or any point of time till now, okay, have you utilized that particular knowledge what you have, what you studied? No. Then why did we study this? So in most of our Indian system of education, we study something, but remember, we do not teach. Am I safe here? Okay. Fun apart. Come back. There is now the reason for me to take you to another level and again bring you back to this level is, it is afternoon. The ambience in this particular room is very nice. So if I have a monotonous voice, it would be a lullaby for you. Joguda. And when that happens, what will you do? From there is a reciprocation saying, this will happen. Now, the only thing wherein I can keep you alive, and when I came and sat, you were like all like this. Then at one point of time, I believed, I'm an alien. Okay, and I thought, I need to give an introduction. Where is that madam? I thought she would give an introduction saying that this species also belongs to Homo sapiens. Okay, and hence, with all that things. So, darling, if you can sit down, it will be much more easier for me. You should not get up until I finish. If you get up, I will stop. She is like, please get up. So, now coming back, I want this particular session, okay, I would take another 15 minutes. Okay, and in this 15 minutes, the word, Kaushal, okay, Kaushal is skill. Now, many a times, our Indian system of education, I have been learning in various schools, okay, India and abroad, but what we have learned is, the seeding, the nurturing has not happened. Now you have the entire tree which has been grown, and now you expect a fruit out of that particular thing. Okay, and this is actually wrong. So hence, many a times, an humble request is that nurturing should happen at a seed level. Okay, and for that to happen, as you grow, I'm a neuroscientist, so when I look into the architecture of the brain, as we grow higher and higher and higher, okay, the creativity goes lower and lower and lower. Please mark my words. As you grow higher and higher, as you age higher and higher and higher, your creativity decreases lower and lower and lower. Why is this? We are put into a pseudo situations of something which is called as status. Now, if you ask me a question, okay, then what if if I ask you a question, then what if you don't know the answer? Now, under that condition, you feel that, oh, nanna maryadi hoitu. Okay, or I have been considered as a fool in this particular scenario. So we are not ready to fail. Why is this? Because we have developed our pseudo status. We don't want the other person to think I am fool. Okay, why fool? Because I don't know the answer for that particular question. Okay, this can happen between the siblings in your home. This can happen in your classroom between your classmates. This can happen between two colleagues in a staff room. This can happen in a management conference room, something like this. But the basic message what I am trying to make you understand is it is okay to fail. It is okay to not to know. Okay, it is not that everything we should know by our own inheritance or by birth I should know everything. So it is okay to know what I don't know. Okay, it is fine. Okay, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know this answer. Nanna maryadi ಏನು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, and for that reason to know I am into this particular situation wherein this is like a temple, this is like a devgula, this is like a Vidyagiri. Okay, wherein you are trying to learn something, and because of that you have come here. So the nurturing will happen here. So hence it becomes very, very important. Please, when you come early in the morning into your classrooms, come with a great smile on your face. I have seen people, okay, wherein you are like this. Early in the morning, okay, you are entering the class and you are like this. You have shrugged the shoulders and you are like this. Okay, now many a times when you sit in your classroom, okay, I need to actually check whether you are breathing or not. Appa, ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ, okay, ಉಸಿರಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತಪ್ಪ. So it becomes very, very important that you should be alive. Now the humble request is, for the next 10-15 minutes or 10 to 12 minutes, I want smile on your face. Okay, because the moment you smile, you have your neurotransmitters which will get activated. Only when you have a neurotransmitters getting activated, you have that positive thinking. Otherwise, sir, life is this, sir. ನಂದು ಮುಗೀತು ಸರ್, ಒಂದು ಕಾಲು ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಕಾಲು ಗ್ರೇವಿ ಯಾರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. The entire story is over. So please remember, you need to have a smile on your face. With your smile on your face, you can achieve whatever you have been destined to, you can achieve. So the first mantra is have a smile on your face. Okay. Now I will give you 101 photographs at the end. Okay, but now please. I understand he is doing his duty, but it is highly distracting. Okay, coming back. Now coming back. Please remember, everybody. Please remember, we are into an age wherein there is a huge amount of distraction. In sir's age or in sir's age, I mentioned all the seniors here because in their age they did not have resources. Okay, they did not have resources which were responsible for distraction. Right now we have so many resources which can distract us. Okay, so there's a lot of distraction in our environment. The major distraction is your mobile. Okay, so mobile has become an integral part of your body. Mobile is not a tool or mobile is not a gadget. It has become a integral part of my body. So it is, I have my hand, I have my leg, and I have a mobile. So it has become an integral part of my body. Darling, you can still sit here. Okay, I will not ask you questions. You can sit here. Okay. Okay, come back. Now, I want you to go enjoy for that one, like 10 seconds or 20 seconds and come back. But what is happening in the classroom is, once we, break a joke, when we cut a joke, you will flow away with that particular joke and forget the real intention of you sitting here. Okay, so please make sure whenever I cut a joke, please enjoy. Please enjoy that for like 10 seconds, but come back. Okay, if you don't come back, the entire essence of this particular talk will go off. Okay, Ramesh sir has bought me after 2.5 months of effort. It is not just one day. Okay, for 2.5 months or 3 months, he was tracking me, and maybe he has put up a GPS, like a regular father or mother. Kahan gayi thi, kahan gaye the. Okay, all that happened. Okay, like that, Ramesh sir has put a GPS on me, and he knows where I am at what particular point of time. Maybe like my second wife. Okay. Now, coming back. coming back. Fun apart. So the thing is, we need to learn how to smile. This is when we learn something, the skill, when I'm learning a skill, okay, I need to have a smile on the face. This is the biggest mantra I need to carry. Because if I don't have a smile in my face, I don't have that creativity which can trigger. So to trigger that creativity, one, I need to have a smile on your face. Correct? The second very important thing is, many a times as we grow, what we do is, remember this, we kill the child in us. Every one of us has a child in us. Okay, there's a small baby, there's a small child. Okay, as we study higher and higher, we kill that child. Okay, and one point of time, we so kill the child that the child is post-mortem and it's gone. Okay, I'll give you an example. Have you seen your professor who is like, okay, then you will feel, oh yo, this person has actually forgotten how to smile. Okay, he's like a jailer. Okay, in the background, if you have seen some movies, in the background there will be the Durga will be saying, Jaate raho. Okay, that kind of an, but on the way for discipline, etc., that has to be bought in. But on the way, just imagine the pressure on that person for not smiling. Okay, now, the entire intention is, please have, the child in you, never kill the child in you. Because the moment you kill the child in you, there is no creativity, there is no innovation. Because the child is the only person who will not be, scary enough to fail. Because once you develop, okay, you will feel that what sir will feel when I fail. Okay, he will consider me as a failure in this particular business. So, there's nothing wrong in failing. So, for understanding this, we need to keep the child alive in us. Okay? Do you want to do a small check? Do you want to do a small test whether the child in you is alive or not? Yes. This we do it at a neurological level to know, okay, what is your, innovation and creativity. Okay, you want to test this? Yes. Okay, but you need to cooperate with me and not do, there's also a monkey in you. Okay, so you should not activate the monkey in you. Because if you activate the monkey in you, then you will climb trees. Okay, so, but on the way, just activating the child in you. I want everybody to take part in this particular exercise. This is a neurological exercise. Please be free with your hands. Okay, you can trust with your friends. Your belongings will not be taken out. Okay, so, you can have free hands. I want everybody to take part in this. Okay, so everybody can take part in this particular exercise. Okay, now, we will do something which is called as oral breakfast or oral tindi or oral snack. Okay, in the evening, now it's almost like, approaching evening, so we'll have an oral snack. Okay, so I have said oral snack because it is only verbally. So I will not offer you something, okay, it is only verbally and hence it is called as oral snack. Done? Okay, now when I say idli, what is your imagination of idli? White, then soft, then round, tasty. Okay. With this, all these examples, have you seen? A minute. Okay, monkey. Okay, but these are the backbenchers. What we call them as backbenchers. When many times we consider them as outstanding students. Okay, standing students. Okay, so in many times in their life, they will actually outstand later. So don't just say that that monkey. Okay, that monkey is there is still something in him. Okay, which can go for failure or which can go take that particular failure. Okay, coming back. Okay, so when I asked how exactly is idli, what did you do? You gave me answers, and what was the answer? How is idli? White, then round, tasty, sambar. And you forgot that, okay, many times you forgot that you have resources. Okay, now please go back, and now you are not of your age. Now your age is 5 years. How much is your age?
5 years.
5 years. Now tell me, what is idli for you? Idli? Tindi. Then, ma'am, what's your name? Your name. What's your name? Louder. Minuha. Okay. Minuha madam, from there, she was showing me a gesture, like this. Okay, which shows idli is round. Idli is round. Okay, so what am I trying to tell you? Many a times, everybody will pay attention. This is the important word, pay attention. So, many a times in communication, okay, 80% of the communication is non-verbal. 80% of communication is what you understand with my verbal thing, 80% is non-verbal and just 20% is coming out of my box. Okay, so whenever you're trying to communicate, especially your Kaushal, okay, your skill, when you're trying to convince anybody, it is more of your body gestures. God has given you so much of resources. Please utilize these resources in the bestest way possible. Okay, so that your idea has been well communicated for the people. Done? So, idli, everybody? For me, if you ask, sir, if you are a 5-year kid, okay, and what is idli for you? For me, idli is like this, idli. Why? Now, because I come from Mysore, so it is like mallige idli. So, my idli is not flat. My idli is like, puffy. So, it is mallige. And then, when I am saying idli, if you have observed the smile on your face, I am actually enjoying that idli. Idli. Okay, so how did you show? Idli. Okay, or just round. So, because it is not your child who is answering, it is your intellect when it is answering. The moment you give, the child to intellect, then your expressions, you forget that you have resources. Done? So, when I say idli, how is idli? Idli. So, when I say idli, please, put your hands like this and say idli. Idli. Again, sir is like, idli. Sir, jitna bhi bol lo, okay, I will think that I have only one hand. From last 10 minutes, I am jumping here, I am doing Bharatanatyam here, just to make you understand that you have two hands. Okay, with all these 10 minutes, what you are saying is, idli.
Not enjoy the idli, I don't like idli.
Okay? Done? Okay. So, everybody, please cooperate. When I say idli, how is idli? It is mallige idli. And also have that expression on your face. Okay? Idli, look at your friend. Look at your friend and say, this is my friend who does not say idli. Okay? So, idli, idli. Okay, done? One more trial. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Idli. Okay, very good. Okay, the next thing is dosa. When I say dosa, how is dosa? Okay, this is like paper dosa. Dosa. I like this. Okay, dosa. Okay, dosa. Dosa. So dosa. Wonderful. No, I don't want words. I want gestures. Dosa. Very nice. Okay, I love you, sir. So, what it means, sir? Hussain, sir. Hussain, sir, will become a good husband piece. When it is dosa, sir is like, dosa. So, it is like proper, from round, from center, he took it to the curry fish. So, it is masala dosa. Okay, and keep that as a gesture. Okay, now coming back, idli. Very good. Okay, dosa. Dosa. Very good. Very nice. Okay, third one is chapati. So at least now chapati. Chapati. Censor is, he will win. Okay, what he says is chapati is like, chapati. Okay, chapati. Chapati. Okay, so again coming back, idli, dosa, chapati, and as South Indians, once we finish everything, we'll have coffee. Okay, and how is coffee? Coffee is super. Okay, what we'll do is, you will raise your hand and say, how was coffee? Coffee? Okay, so you need to say coffee. When I say coffee, it is like this. Okay, so coming back, this is a trial session. I want everybody to do this and then we'll do the actual test. Okay, so now, idli, and I don't want you to talk. I don't want you to talk. Okay, just keep silent and then, show your gestures. Idli, okay, and idli is like, be happy. Idli, okay, and don't speak. Dosa, chapati, coffee. Okay, again last time, idli, dosa, nice dosa, baba. I feel that, I need to take you to a hospital. Okay, dosa. Okay, so, okay, idli, and have that expression. Idli, dosa, chapati, coffee. Okay, done? Monkeys. Okay, chalo, done. Now the actual test will start. And for this test, I will not come and tell you that you did a mistake. Okay, so what you will do is you will help your neighbors. Okay, sir will actually observe him and he will observe sir. Okay, done. And what will you do? You will not talk and you will not say, oh, you did a mistake. What you will do is give a beautiful smile. I know what you did. Okay, give a beautiful smile. The moment you give a beautiful smile, that means to say he has committed a mistake. Done? Done? Can we start? Okay, everybody. Ready? Sitting straight? Okay, chalo. Idli. Dosa. Chapati. For the last 5 minutes I have delivered this idli dosa thing. Again, after this also you are doing mistake. And what's your name, madam? Tanushree madam. Tanushree madam is so intelligent. Now when I said, idli and I raised this, she also did this. She didn't know what to do with this hand. And very intelligently she was like, What is the lesson? What is the lesson? Coming back, come back. Okay, come back. What is the lesson? So, it is okay to commit mistake. Tanushree madam, it is okay to commit mistake. Okay, because many a times we are scared that what others will feel when they see me doing a mistake. And that's the reason I feel embarrassed. So, whenever you're learning a skill, never have that kind of an attitude. Okay, you need to be open for committing mistakes. The moment you put up a bridge, the moment you put up a barrier, then you feel that, oh, if I do a mistake, then somebody will actually, point me out. So leave that scariness out of your head. Done? Okay, last time we'll play and then we'll move on. Okay, idli, dosa, chapati. He doesn't like idli, that I agree. He doesn't like chapati also, this is the problem. And many a times, he was so focused on him to know what are his limits. Life happens like this. People are not worried about all their own things. They are worried, they are so much indulged with somebody else, so they committing their mistake. Your own skill development, you will again you will forget it. So please remember, in that point of time, try to be selfish. You need to develop yourself. Okay, I would close this with a story. Okay, please remember. Have you seen steps? Okay, have you seen steps? Okay. Now, I would talk in terms of if you're going into masjid, or if you're going into temple, or if you're going into church. Okay, there are steps. Okay, and then inside there is an idol. Correct? We call them as the garbhagudi, whatever. Okay, so you have that part. So when you go, okay, when I look in terms of chemistry, okay, so what is it? What is the step made up of? Stone. And what is stone in terms of chemistry? Silica. Okay, we'll just keep it as larger quantity silica. We'll keep it as silica. So here the step is made up of what? Silica. Now when I go inside into the garbhagudi, there also I have an idol. Okay, and what is that stone made up of? Again silica. Now here comes a problem. So before I go into the temple or before I go into the church or so, okay, there is some, I have, accidentally put my leg onto a cow dung or something which is shit. So what has happened? My leg is dirty. So would you dare to go with the same step? Okay, now what will you do? There is, you will wash, but to wash there is no water. So what will you do? In the first step, before you climb, in the first step there is a heap of grass. So what will you do on that grass? Nicely wipe your leg and then go. Common sense, logic. Okay. So, or if there is no grass, what will you do? On the first stone, that is the first step, you will clean your leg. Agree? This is not, common sense. We have all done this. Okay. But on the way, any point of time, will you go and clean your leg inside the temple or inside the mosque or inside the thing? No. Okay. Now, that is also stone, this is also stone. That is also silica, this is also silica. Okay. Why did you give so much of prominence for that silica and why didn't you give so much of prominence for this silica? Silica, when silica is equal to silica. You agree? Did you get the logic? Okay, now it is on to you. It is on to you to decide, okay? Because when students they come into our institute, they are all silicas. It is on to you to decide whether you want to become the silica of this step or do you want to become the silica of the Garbhagudi. The moment you become the silica of this step, okay, everybody will come and stamp on you and then go. Okay, and the moment you become the silica in the Garbhagudi, okay, what will happen? Everybody will come and worship you. Okay, so that means to say your own management will call you back as an alumni and say this is the achievement which has been done by so and so. But nobody would have called a failure student, okay, and then they would have felicitated it. So it is very important to you to decide whether you will become a silica of the step or the silica in the Garbhagudi. Did you get this logic? It is on to you. It is on to you. Please remember, my dear friends, 50 years back or 100 years back, there was a curriculum which was called as Gurushala, okay, or it is also called as Gurukula. Okay, Gurukula or Gurushala was the component wherein Guru was whole and sole responsible for the carving of the disciple. Of the Shishya, Guru was whole and sole responsible. Okay, but on the other way, at that point of time, the Guru had the chisel and hammer. So, any point of time I had silica, the Guru had the responsibility of chiseling the entire Shishya's character. Okay, now with the name of technology, in the name of new syllabus, etc., this chisel and hammer is been actually taken away from the Guru. Okay, now the Guru does not have this chisel and hammer. Okay, who has it? The Shishya himself has it. The Shishya or the student or the disciple himself has it. Now, if you want to progress in your life, okay, Guru will be a guideline provider. Okay, initially it was a mandate provider. Mandate is you should do it. Okay, now I am saying this, Baba karna hai to kar lo. Okay, it is guidelines provider. So now the chisel and hammer is in your hand. So it is now on to you to chisel yourself. You need to chisel yourself. And when you are chiseling, there is pain. Okay, when I say pain, okay, there is sacrifice. So it is on to you to chisel yourself because the chisel and hammer is with you. So now you need to chisel yourself, and when you are chiseling, there is pain. And when there is pain, the pain comes with certain amount of sacrifice. Example, me not touching my mobile for 3 hours is a sacrifice. Me getting up early in the morning is sacrifice. Me eating less just because if I eat more, I will sleep more, okay, is again a sacrifice. Me talking to my friend 2 minutes lesser, okay, so that I don't want to waste a time on something nonsense, okay, is again a sacrifice. Okay, me doing unnecessary things, cutting down time on unnecessary things is a sacrifice. Okay, with all this sacrifice, okay, there comes success. Okay, so you would not find a single person who will say, sir, I was very aram se, I did my all everything, and then success just came in as a on a red plate, as on a red carpet or on a red plate, okay, which just welcomed without a single point of hard work. There is no person in the entire world. You might think of Ambanis, you might think of Adanis, but on this way, if you go read and you may tell, oh sir, Dhirubhai Ambani did everything, and now their sons and daughters are enjoying it. Not the case. Okay, even today, Ambanis, okay, even after the dinner, they go back to the office. When you and me, after dinner, what do? We sleep. Okay, after dinner, they go back to their office. Okay, because I am into various, forefronts, I know what people are doing. So people, they go back, rich people or the successful people, okay, you will see only richness, but there is a hard work. Okay, after dinner, I and you, we went out to the bed. After dinner, they went into the office. I'm not saying that you also go to the office, but what I'm trying to make you understand is people will not see your hard work. People will just see the end product. Okay, so, your parents, they pay taxes. Everybody, when they pay taxes, okay, please remember, when their parents, they pay taxes, those kind of taxes, government of India, they invest on people like me. Your parents, they pay taxes, government has invested more than 2.5 crore rupees of fellowships are being given to me, okay, just to pursue my studies. Okay, and this funding did not come from my parents. This funding came up from your parents. Okay, like that, my parents also have paid taxes, your parents have also paid taxes. It is on to you to take the facility. Now, if you don't take the facility, nobody will come and give an invitation and give you the facility. So, the resource is already there. The point what I want to mention is, initially, there was no resources. And hence, we were poor with resources. Right now, we have so much of resources, but I don't want to utilize it. Okay, this is called as resource poverty. Please write it somewhere or keep it in your head. We are suffering with a lacuna, and that is called as resource poverty. We are poor because we have more resources. This is called as oxymorons. If you are reading into English Shakespearean literature, this is called as oxymoron. Okay, so hence it becomes very, very important that you have so much of, skill which is available. It is on to you to go and acquire it. Nobody will come to your doorstep and give you, and hence it becomes very, very, very important that you make a proper utilization of the environment of your house and of the entire micro environment of the ecosystem what you have. So in this 4 years of engineering, if you just come as Banda Basava and Hoda Basava, okay, nobody will ask you. Okay, you will score that 40%, 50%, 60%, 80%, 100%. Okay, trust me, my dear friends, I am a gold medalist, first rank holder throughout my career. Okay, but on that way, till today, people who have given me job, okay, they have never seen my mass cards. They have never seen my gold medal. I myself, I don't know where are my gold medals. Okay, so maybe my mom has made some ornament out of it. Okay, but on the way, so it is like that. So, the company works on simple one funda. Okay, I have money as a company, I have money, and I have invested my 1 rupee onto you. I don't know science. You know science because of your degrees. I have employed you. Okay, now if you are not able to make my 1 rupee to 10 rupee, 100 rupee or 1000 rupees, okay, so even if you are a first rank holder, I don't want you in my company. Company works with only this simple logic. Okay, you might say, sir, I am a first rank holder, please keep your degrees with you. Okay, because there is something which is called as photographic memory and logical memory. People, industry wants logical memory. Our Indian education system gives photographic memory. Photographic memory is read this textbook, reproduce here, over. Okay, so madam is very happy. Haudallah sir, okay, and your surprise, God has given females a beautiful power. And that beautiful power is, when I am a neuroscientist, so in that way, I work on brains. The moment people die, okay, they donate their body, so we extract their brain, spinal cord and the gut, and then see what are the gut bacteria doing onto your brain. That is my work. Okay, so, when I look into the brain architecture, human brain, I'll take another 2-3 minutes. Human brain, when I take up human brain, male brain is 90 grams heavier in terms of female brain. Okay, so the weight of the male brain is 1350 grams and the weight of the female brain is 1290 grams. Okay, so it is almost around 60 to 70 grams lesser. Correct? Now look at all females, they're like, oh, sir, nanna brain chikkadu anta helidru. Okay, but on the way, when I look into this architecture, God has given us 2 different capacities. Male brain is meant for logical memory. Please remember, male brain is meant for logical. When I say male brain is meant for logical memory, that doesn't mean that female does not have logical memory. Okay, but the proportion is higher, whereas the female brain is meant for photographic memory. Okay, that means to say males also have photographic memory, but less. But female has more photographic memory. Now, as a teacher, how do you prove it? So when you look into an answer script, there is no name. Now there is all coding, etc., etc. So when you look into the pattern of answer, the teacher can know whether this is a male candidate or female candidate. How? Handwriting. Males also write good handwriting. I don't write well, but I have certain male friends who can write well. Now, if there is like 2-mark question, like state Newton's law. Okay, if there is, state, what is the question? State Newton's law. Under that condition, the answer, if it is a male candidate, if it is a female candidate, okay, whatever Newton has said, the same answer will be replicated here. Okay, Newton's law states da. Okay, but on the way, if there is a male candidate, he will write his version of Newton's law. Newton's law states like that, and then write his version. It's not wrong, but his version of Newton's law. By looking into this, I know whether it is a male candidate or female candidate. You agree? Yes. All teachers, you agree? Okay. Now our students, they say, sir, to understand this, I need to become a teacher. Tell me, an anomaly. Tell me, an example wherein I am able to relate. Okay, a best example to relate is driving. Okay, you know, there's a truck coming here. Okay, and I am on my scooty and I am a male. Okay, so male driver driving. So there's a truck. So whenever you see a truck, as a male driver, I will take right or left. Right and left is 0 and 1. And when you look into the binary 0 and 1, when I look into statistics, it is logic. 0 and 1 is logic. Okay, so male brain works on logic. Whereas when female is driving on the scooty and when the truck is coming, it is like gada, 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 gada. You agree? I'm not saying that females are bad drivers, but on the way, gada, 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 gada. But for that 12-wheeler driver, truck driver, it is daga, 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 daga. Because whatever happens, our Indian system is whose is the larger vehicle, he is the culprit. And when people will come and fight in the support of female, howdu Maria, aa maguge kan kaanistilla, ninna kan enta agittu, neenu nodi nilskodistalla truck anta. Okay, so you know, coming back to the logic, this will define that males, you know, we are built in two different levels. One is for logical memory, the other one is for photographic memory. Why did I bring this point? I brought this point for a simple reason. When you are learning some skill, okay, please unite together. Please learn together, because it's a co-ed education. Please learn together, because you can share your logical memory and she can share your photographic memory. Because tomorrow when you go to an office, you will not find an office wherein only females are there. You will not find an office where only males are there. So we need to live in a society. The idea should be shared. Okay, with respect with each other, okay, with great respect, great trust with each other, we need to know how to work together. Done? How to work together. Okay, so hence it becomes very, very important that we need to respect, we need to understand the supernatural power of each other. I'll give you a very basic example and then finish up the entire story. Have you seen your father early in the morning doing what? He wakes up, okay, and does the entire routine and then? Oh, very good. There is somebody who is reading newspaper. Endangered species. Okay, so read newspaper or
Having tea.
Tea. Having tea is all what sir does. He is actually saying. Okay. Having tea. Then walk or go get the milk. Done. Okay. But have you seen your mother? What is your mother doing? Waking up. Okay, and then switching on the geyser. Then kitchen. Then waking you up. Yeddele, no. And then upon everything as a bonus, she will be also scolding your father. Correct? Now when you look into the architecture, your father was doing only one work and your mother is doing multiple work. Please remember, this is again God gifted. So your male brain is meant for unidirectional work. So if you want to get as a management, or if you are an owner of a company, okay, if you want to get one work done dedicatedly, give that work to a male candidate. Okay, and if there are multiple complications in a given work, okay, do not give it to the male, because he will take stress. Okay, this will develop anxiety or depression, or the third option is aggression. Okay, the employee can come hit you and then go. Okay, whereas female brain is meant for multitasking, so that multiple stress mechanisms she can take away, and even with multiple stress mechanisms she will be able to execute. So when there is multiple complications, please give that job to females, and when there is unidirectional output, give that job to males. This is how our architecture of the brain works. Okay, but on the way, if I want to get the work effectively done, divide the job both into males and females and then do it. Okay, with this, I wish you all the very best. Okay, and very importantly, develop this skill. Okay, everything is a skill. Okay, outside this door, there are ample full of opportunities. It is only on to you to know which one to tap. Okay, nobody will come with a golden plate or an invitation to you. You need to go and tap on it. So it depends on you whether you have a saucer or you have a truck. Okay, please remember, PA Institute is like a big hotel. Okay, it has all kinds of dishes which have been cooked and prepared. It is on to you that which dish you will go and eat. and how much will you go and eat. Now, early in the morning, if you bring a small saucer, they will give you only this much. But if you come with a truck, the knowledge what your resource people have will give you in form of a truck. So it is on to you that do you want to bring the saucer or do you want to come with a truck? That depends on you. Think about it. Thank you very much for your patience. And it was fantastic.